Welcome, Pisces. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do a reading for you. I pulled two cards from the different oracle decks. I've laid out some raven cards. I'll clarify with the African Tarot and finish up with the crystal oracle. And I've pulled from the Soul's Journey, Honesty. I can't always expect the truth from others, but I can expect it from myself. This is bringing to mind a picture of someone who is fairly accomplished. That's you, Pisces. Someone who is very good in relationships, is very skilled at how to talk to people in a respectful way without intimidating them based on the wealth of knowledge that you may hold. This is about your understanding that despite your ability to work within a community amongst a variety of relationships, you know that you are on a particular path, a particular mission, that your life purpose is clearer and clearer to you, that you're understanding that and you are not masking that by appearing to acknowledge and work with others. In fact, you are organically allowing this sense of vision and purpose to emerge from your work in a community or in an organization. The giraffe from the Egyptian sacred animals is number 15, which is the number of the devil card in the traditional Rider-Waite Tarot, and really speaks to the status quo. And just by virtue of the giraffe, this suggests to me that you're rising above the status quo, right? And as I find the correct page, I will read that the key words are vision and perspective. The giraffe is a symbol of elevation and foresight thanks to its long neck, which represents the ability to see far and predict the future. Admired for its grace and tranquility, the giraffe is often depicted in ancient art and hieroglyphics as a symbol of elegance, overcoming obstacles, and maintaining a clear view of situations. Its appearance may advise you to adopt a lofty and forward-thinking outlook in your life. Look beyond appearances and consider broad perspectives to plan for the future wisely, maintaining calm and facing challenges with grace. Be elegant in your actions and make informed, thoughtful decisions, seeing things from a higher perspective. Yeah, this is reinforcing this idea that your vision is something that you're allowing to emerge, that you are not forcing this. This is a very organic process that is in alignment with your sincerity, your authenticity as a person. In the present, we have the King of Wands. The King of Wands talks a little bit about your potential for leadership, and I think this is something that you actually embrace, despite perhaps others that work with you not recognizing this potential in you. I believe that this leadership gene that you have, or this leadership inclination, is something that you are pretty much confirmed that is required in this emergence of a vision, that a vision that you are holding requires leadership, is requiring you to be responsible for articulating that vision to a group, even in a traditional group or organization. Your vision of this alternative is critical to a sense of exercising your purpose, acting on why you are here, what your purpose is here. And I think that this idea of leadership is something that comes much more naturally to you than others would suppose. because of your facility with people, sometimes people assume that you do not have that leadership drive or that ego. This is many people viewing the need to be in front as purely egotistical, all things being equal. And actually, that's not the case. This, in your case, is about taking responsibility for the implementation or the manifestation of a vision you hold. In the past, the Justice card. This is showing me that you've done a lot of work to get to where you are. You have been in the trenches, you have the education, you have the knowledge, you've worked in a variety of occupations along the path of your, along the route that you are on, that you have really come to understand how to put forward your sense of self-worth. Because of your ability and your love of assisting, helping others, your awareness and connection to others wordlessly, the care you take of the whole community, you have had to learn to articulate this sense of deserving what you desire. Perhaps it wasn't something that was cultivated, or it was something that was expected, and you had to find your way in which you are announcing to the world that you want something more, that you want to steward a vision of equity, fairness, truth into the world. And you're willing to do the work as you've already invested in the healing process within your own perspective, understanding that you are capable of the task, even of a very large vision that you hold. In the future, the Hierophant. This feels like a commitment is coming forward. You are working towards a commitment. This can be to an organization, an individual, or a group of individuals. This can be to an audience, students, clients, others that you work with, other peers or associates may be your audience. The earth may be your audience. For those of you that are working with land justice, this is definitely a part of rebalancing the earth, fair treatment to the earth that holds the resources we extract and that provides for us. This commitment is one that you are participating in and growing with consensus. You've been working for a while towards this end of commitment. It doesn't necessarily mean that this commitment is going to hold you to a current job or relationship. It does mean that your commitment to a vision or a kind of relationship, a reciprocity of energy, is something that you know is part of your vision. Your vision can't be accomplished without this. And you understand that you're in a position to gatekeep and or provide access to others that don't have access to the knowledge, the information that you have. So this gives me a sense that training is part of building on the vision you hold. Pisces, if this is resonating for you, please like this video, share it with others, and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. I appreciate all of you for your presence here and whatever support you give me. The Justice card flips out with the Knight of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. I'm going to sort of take that Ace of Cups and hold this on the side. So here, justice is all about this energy that you understand and are prepared to share with the world in such a clear way. Astrologically, your ruling planet, Neptune, you have two ruling planets, is just moved into Aries after being in Pisces for quite some time. So you are ready to indulge, to build on this labor of love. And again, this feels like it's very much related to the body, the land as our shared body, some way that you are restoring it, you are preserving it, you are healing it, you are balancing out the energy, you're reinvesting in the earth, or showing others how to reinvest in their bodies as a form of well-being, of holistic care. So you have quite likely a unique program or project that you have all the tools necessary to articulate it to the world. This is your way of addressing wrongs, of addressing marginal communities, perhaps, of integrating them into the cultural mainstream in a positive way. This is about inclusion, not about exclusion or lifting up or making someone better than others. This is about the contrary, making sure that all have access to the same resources and means to care for themselves and their environments. The King of Wands in the present is clarified by, flip that over, King of Wands. They jump out like that, and I like that. The Temperance is clarifying it, and the King of Cups. So everyone's been getting the King of Cups, which is beautiful energy. I think, again, this speaks about Neptune moving into Aries, the primacy of our emotional state, of the ability to feel good, to be supported, to be safe, to be able to expose our weaknesses, our struggles in a safe and healthy environment. Temperance is about showing the way your leadership is affecting others. Temperance is about gradual, patient balancing, how you're finding justice in the world, how you're addressing or creating a way to make something more equitable, provide equitable access to others, is gentle. It's on a case-by-case basis. This is about you understanding the natural environment that is the context for the work that you're doing. This can be the body, each body on its own terms. This can be the environment, each region, each land, each country, each city, each farm on its own terms. What is needed is unique to those individuals, and you overall understand that everyone is deserving of safety and protection within which to heal. In the future, the Hierophant card is clarified by the Knight of Wands and the Four of Wands. And if anyone is curious, oh, look at that tower underneath. I shuffle these a lot. I trust more and more that the correct cards come to me in whatever way they come. And even then, I realize that the cards are reflecting my words, my thoughts, my energy. So the Knight of Wands here, clarifying the Hierophant, is about the nature of this commitment that you are making, that you desire. And the Knight of Wands is about understanding that this commitment is a portal to your own growth and development, that you want to explore and discover new aspects of yourself and your world. And it also indicates that you are very much moving towards a solid emotional, cultural, or social foundation a commitment that is reciprocal. In other words, what you value, the ability to grow, to continue to grow as an element of life that you recognize is a through line, is something that is celebrated and acknowledged as part of this community, this partnership as part of a group. Perhaps this is a business partnership or a collaboration that you're involved in, but everyone is acknowledged for the skills they bring, the skills they are willing to develop and grow as part of their social growth, their cultural growth, their alignment with the experiences of others in developing a service. This is very powerful. The tower at the bottom of the deck, I believe, is speaking to the unexpectedness or the unpredictability of what you may be experiencing as kind of growing into the opportunity at hand in such a chaotic world, among so much discord and even violence in the world. You are experiencing this rising clarity about what you are guided to do, what you are here to do, and all of the strengths and skills required are emerging within you in a totally unimagined way. This is you meeting the moment in spades, truly. I'm going to finish this reading with a crystal oracle, and what flipped was the Azurite, expanded awareness. And I love this card because there is no lapis lazuli in this deck for some reason, and this is kind of close to it. It's a little bit more violet, but the key words are expanded awareness. My awareness is expanding with an abundance of clarity. Thank you so much, Pisces. Like, share, subscribe. I appreciate you. Until next time, namaste.